Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm very happy to be here with you to do another reading. So let's just pull some cards. Let's see what the energy is all about these days, how things are unfolding, what energy currents you can sort of ride, Pisces. Of course, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Not all of the readings are going to be for you. Not all of the messages are going to be for you either. So consider that. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining me, for being a subscriber, for all of your comments, for all of the members of the channel. I really appreciate your presence here. Universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? Please bring in the most accurate predictions, the best advice, for the highest good of all, for the Pisces collective. By the way, Pisces, product of the week is the Abundance Blueprint course. Heal your relationship with money and open the gates of abundance. It's our bestseller. It's an amazing course. It has meditations and intention setting, and it's a really good time to do that kind of thing with the new moon in Aquarius. So check it out at a discount. It's only $17 as opposed to $50, which is the regular price, if you get it today. Alright, Pisces, let's see. Now that we have all the cards set here, I sense that someone here is like wondering, if I do this, would it be successful? And the answer is yes. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. There could be ideas, there could be kind of like opportunities for employment that are coming to you. A lot of like earthy vibe, earthy energy. At this time you may be sort of inclined to maybe study, maybe develop some kind of like skill or ambition or desire. This could be a really good time to start new things, Pisces. You're recovering after a big loss. You're healing. There is release of past weight. There is release of bad luck. I see here optimism and a lot of forgiveness too. Some of you are going to be moving past difficulties in relationships. You may have had some issues perhaps with your family, perhaps with friends, things that just didn't go the way that you would have hoped that they went. And some of you have been kind of like carrying that weight around. I can barely speak. That weight around. And I feel like that is going to be sort of cleansed through your own process of forgiveness. Maybe some of you are going to be using this new moon in Aquarius to cleanse, heal, reconcile certain things. Maybe not necessarily with the other person involved, but with yourself, like about that matter, I guess. You could call it that. So, Pisces, I get here that someone from the past is going to be coming in. This is someone who's very innocent. This is someone who reminds you of a very innocent time. You may run into this person like randomly at the mall or things like that. You could just kind of run into someone that you really don't expect to see. This could be someone you haven't seen in a really long time. Even like childhood. And let's just call that a confirmation. And this sense of familiarity, this person is going to come in and bring a lot of joy into your life. They may come in with some kind of gift. They may bring in happy memories. for you, kind of like walking down memory lane in a very good way. There are going to be solutions here for things, but I get a lot of like emotional energy of healing around relationships and an unlocking or unblocking of a financial block, for that matter, that has to do with these emotions that are built up there, kind of like stuck there. I see a lot of rapid change, Pisces. I see movement. I see that the decisions that you're trying to make right now, it's like they're guiding you towards expansion. And in the near future, you're going to be able to make those decisions quite quickly. But right now, it may not be the case. Some of you may be traveling internationally. Some of you may be communicating back and forth with a lot of different people from a lot of different countries. Lots of like comments, emails, messages, chats, things like that, even letters. Things are going to be picking up, Pisces, based on the actions that you take. If you don't move, things don't move. But if you move, even just a little bit, there's going to be rapid progress here. So make the most out of this time, Pisces. Choose to take those actions. There is going to be an emphasis here on relationships from the past, issues in relationships, things that have gone sour, and your role in that. So it's like, maybe you've noticed that you have had a specific kind of argument with a lot of people, or maybe a specific pattern or wound continues to repeat itself through different people in your life. Some of you have pushed away everybody, and even if it is for, energy protection and things like that, they're asking you here in this new moon to evaluate the possibility of disharmony, disconnection, breakups, and distances to be a consequence of your actions, not necessarily like the conscious action of walking away from someone. Like the issue itself could have, like, it might be your fault, Pisces. Consider that you may be the one in the wrong. They're telling you here that you're definitely recovering from loss. I'm very happy to see the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles both reversed here, Pisces. That is really good. You are putting a chapter of difficulty in the past. Recovery from loss and recovery after loss. There's assistance, there's relief, improvement, and things getting better. Things are going to be getting better, Pisces. They really, really are. There's going to be this sense of hope that comes in and stays. There's going to be this sense of calm and clarity, and you're going to feel very easily drawn to your natural way of having faith in the universe. I feel like you are, as a person, wired to be very optimistic, to be very hopeful, it's like that things happen for you. They don't happen to you in a very deep, deep level. But maybe because of what you have been through, at times you may have, become a little bit, kind of bitter. And now I see that facade, that wall around you is crumbling. I feel like many of you are not going to feel the need to keep people at arm's length. You're not going to feel the need to be defensive, overprotective. You're not going to feel the need to always think of the worst thing that can happen and how to prevent that. It's like all of these fear-based tendencies, you don't need them anymore. They were very useful when they were useful, and now you can move on, because I see that it's like Spirit telling you, you can hope, you can dream, you can wish for things, you can manifest things, you can sincerely just, go for things that maybe you don't necessarily think you're capable of, and just have that optimism, Pisces. This is a very good omen card. You got the Star and you have it on the upright. Power, success, good luck. I feel like you're going to be renewed. That's what I'm getting here. You're going to be renewed. You're going to be kind of like washed of all of the gunk and the almost like energetic dirt that has been troubling you or weighing you down from past experiences. You're going to be washed like of all of that. It's almost like this renewal, this baptism kind of thing. For some of you, you may literally be getting some kind of like baptism or going to one or something like that. And this renewed sense of hope and connection, it's inevitably going to start attracting so many more like pure energies, because you're going to be in that state of like purity. Some of you, it's like you're really recovering from some of you repressed emotion. Some of you went through something very, very difficult, and at the time, maybe you couldn't afford to feel it fully. You couldn't afford to grieve it fully because you had to go to work, or you had to take care of kids, or you have to take care of the parents, or whatever it may be. Some of you were not able to process certain emotions, and that's what you have been sort of dealing with. But that is being put in the past, Pisces. I can't tell you how much things will be improving. After this new moon, things are going to be way lighter. Like, way lighter. You know what I'm getting? Many of you, take it if it resonates, you could do these like cleansing baths, like herbal baths with like oils and yeah, like candles and stuff. Kind of like a ritual bath. You can do that and, select different herbs and flowers that, by correspondence make sense to what you're going through, and sort of like cleanse yourself. I think that would be very, very useful, especially around this new moon. It doesn't have to be the day of the moon. It can be days prior, days after, it's fine. But this energy of like cleanliness is really present. I feel like some of you have been a little bit annoyed because you feel like you don't have that much clarity about like long-term vision. Maybe at work, maybe in your life, it's like you don't really know where you want to go, what you want to do. Some of you may feel like you're wasting time, like you're disorganized, like you are sort of spinning your wheels or working with little to no results. Some of you are confused about how to go about it. And Spirit is telling you here, don't worry. First, this cleanse is going to happen, and then it's just going to pick up and take you where you need to go. Some of you had a moment in the past in which you may have gotten carried away by greed or materialism. You may have gotten carried away by indulgence, selfishness, even laziness for some of you. But you're washing all of this off of you. You're washing off frustration, defensiveness, anxiety, exhaustion, fatigue, lack of motivation. It's all being just sort of let go. Some of you could really benefit of going to like waterfalls or bodies of water. Even like pools, baptisms, these therapies are sort of like, I don't know what they're called, I don't remember. That they do kind of like, it's not a massage, but it's kind of like a therapeutic thing in which they carry you in the water and you float and they carry you around. If you know the name of that, please let me know in the comment section. But that would be really good for you to do right now. Anything that has to do with water. Even like a salt water flush? I don't know what that is. You're gaining control of your reality again. You're getting control of your stability, of your money. You have already learned a lot on how to honor your resources better. Especially those of you that resonated with this message of having sort of like a past period in which materialism was very present, or, there was some kind of like greed or wanting to have a certain lifestyle or spend a lot. It's like, those of you who are moving away from that, you're going to see that you have learned a lot from those times in which you felt, your perspective has changed a lot. I feel like many of you have matured quite a bit in regards to stability, sort of like conservation of your form, meaning your energy, your time, your money. Some of you have been in this blocked energy in which you're detached, maybe bored, apathetic. And I see here that you're being redirected. Let's pull some oracles and see. These ones. Spirit, please for me. Specific advice, guidance for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to know? Look at this. Broken heart in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 of Swords in the reverse. I love this. This is fucking epic. Look at that. You are done with heartache, Pisces. It's all in the reverse. You guys know that I rarely read reversals. And it just happens that in this reading, I chose a deck in which I was going to use reversals. And look at everything that is coming up reversed. It's over. It's over. That period of lack and difficulty and block, it's over, Pisces. It has served its purpose, and you don't need to hold on to it. It is vanishing as we speak, Pisces. For the oracle cards that we get here, we got Archangel Metatron, we got Chills. Archangel Metatron. He may be relevance and energy for some of you. Woman holding a coin, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and contract. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you may be having important things happening in your third eye. Maybe the cleanse that you are needing or the purification that is happening has something to do with your third eye. But you're definitely opening your eyes to something. The number 42 could be relevant for some of you. I've been seeing that number everywhere lately. It's very, it's harassing me a little, which I love. It's funny. It's a good number. It's a good message, too. So if that's you, check it out, too. We got 42, 6, and we got 40. Woman holding a coin. So this is prosperity, this is abundance. Honestly, I see this woman holding a coin, and I'm not thinking of you, Pisces. I'm thinking about someone else. This could be someone with short hair. Someone who has kind of like their hair, they always wear it up, like an updo or something. Someone may be giving you a property, Pisces. You may be given a property. A piece of land. A very solid, heavy piece of jewelry or something of a lot of value. Some of you are studying law. Okay, so this goes for very little of you, very a small amount of you. If you feel like this is for you, it's for you. Go to your Akashic records and evaluate contracts that you have surrounding the feminine energy, abundance, and your history as a woman in past lives. You know, kind of like different areas or eras in time in which, you know, women couldn't work or they couldn't have money or whatever. There's some trauma for some of you around these subjects in past lives, and they're telling you to go to your Akashic records and take care of that if you can. Yeah, interesting, Pisces. But I think the best and biggest conclusion of this reading is that you're good and that you're moving past a period of difficulty. It is gone. It is done and over with. And things are going to start looking up. Okay, Pisces? All of those reversals, when I never really read reversals, I mean, you can't make that stuff up. So, Pisces, that is what I have for you today in this reading. I hope that it resonates. I hope it helps. Let me know in the comment section below if it applies for you. If you feel like you know, any part of that is talking to you specifically, let me know. You guys know that I'm very curious and I love to hear the tea. So, yeah, I've spent some time in which I haven't been able to read the comments as much. I miss them. I miss you guys. So, yeah, remember, product of the week, Abundance Blueprint course, heal your relationship with money and open the gates of abundance. It's only $17. It's our bestseller. It's an amazing course. I'm very proud of it, honestly. And it is only $17 today as opposed to $50 if you buy it, you know, without that discount, which is time sensitive. So enjoy it, Pisces. Enjoy it so much. I'll see you on the other side. Bye, my loves.